In recent years, there have been some concerns raised about 510Ks. Can you touch on those issues?
Sure, Paul. There have been a number of things that have lately come under criticism with respect to the 510K process. The first of these is what people refer to as device creep, where you're comparing a 2010 device to a 1976 pre-amendment device. And there's obviously vast differences that occur in those products over that period of time. It's sort of the Cadillac versus Model T example that I mentioned earlier. Maybe more applicable and more important, though, is the criticism of allowing split predicates. In this situation, companies will rely on device A to establish substantial equivalence to the product's intended use, and device B for its technological characteristics, and device C for the materials from which it's made. And but there's no one single product to which the new device is substantially equivalent. And FDA's been criticized for allowing this, saying that it really goes beyond what the law intended. And as a consequence, in reviews these days, you're sometimes seeing reviewers say that they will not look at split predicates, even though both the law and the FDA guidance documents allow that. Additionally, there have been criticisms that quite a few 510Ks have not required clinical data, where those products are thought now in hindsight to have raised issues that perhaps might have been addressed better by clinical data. This is a little surprising, since there also have been studies that have shown that very few devices that have been through the 510K process have resulted in problems as a consequence of the review process, not as a consequence of external issues such as manufacturing problems or things of that sort, but just from the 510K review itself. So because of these various criticisms, there is an ongoing reconsideration right now of the 510K process, both internally by FDA and externally by groups such as the Institute of Medicine, which is developing its own recommendations for what the 510K process should look like.